In today's vlog, we are going to be talking about something I've never talked about on my channel, which is actually kind of surprising considering I've owned this car for 2.5 years. Today's video, I'll be talking about my 2012 Audi A3 Sportsback, wagon, hatch, whatever you want to call it. I prefer the term wagon. I've always been a huge fan of wagons. I've never really talked about this car and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because in my head it's always kind of been just like a boring daily that I bought, but it's actually kind of cool. Like, this is actually a pretty cool daily and I will tell you guys exactly why I think that. First things first, it is manual. Yes, you heard me right. That is a manual transmission. Yeah. When I bought the car, I was super set on having a manual transmission. Sometimes I really wish I did have the ability to go back and forth between an automatic and a manual transmission. I've always wanted like an automatic car with paddle shifters. I think that would be pretty fun, but I'm really not unhappy with this car. I also told myself back in the day I would never own a German car ever again because they're nothing but problems and they're super expensive to fix, and I know that's not always true, and actually that's the case with this car. I've really had not that many issues with it and I'm so thankful for that. It's been such a reliable car. Another reason I love it is because it is a 2.0 turbo. It is the TFSI model, so it does run gasoline and it's not the diesel. When I found this car, it was kind of a lucky find. There wasn't that many of them. When I bought this car, I was looking for a manual turboed car. I had just come from a Mazda Speed 3, which I absolutely adored. I have always wanted a Mazda Speed 3 since I was like 17. I bought one, it was a pile of junk. I think that one specifically was a pile of junk. I never bought another one. I wanted something different. So I ended up buying the Audi A3, which essentially is the same car. I never did anything to it. I've had it for 2.5 years. It's just a daily. It's a fun car. But today I wanted to film something and I thought, why not take the Audi to the car wash and show you guys a little bit about her, talk about her, because I really do appreciate this car. I guess this video could be like an appreciation video for her. I did name her when I first got her. I named her Emma. It never really stuck. I don't really call her that, but like, that's kind of her name. Anyway, we're at the car wash right now. We're moving forward. Sorry, the light's all funky, but we are here. I really must have spent $7 to wash my own car.
I don't know, are you? Verify.
Recently went on a road trip and the front of my car is disgusting. There's a little soap on here so I can scrub it a bit. See? No contactless. Honestly, I didn't think I would like this car. I've had like a love-hate relationship with it, but I think now it's growing on me. I like the big booty. My baby, out of 2.5 years. She's really strictly my daily, but we have some fun sometimes, especially when I spend so many lonely days without my race.
You missed the spot.
Get my arm
spot.
There was also like a bunch of birds or poop or bug splatter on my front bumper from my last road trip, so it took like a little bit extra time to like scrub everything. But yeah, this is my Audi. I'm sorry I've never introduced you guys to her before. She's just really not that exciting. I can give you like a little MTV Cribs tour of my car. She has black leather seats. These seats are heated. They don't get cooled, they just heat, which is extremely inconvenient when you live in Las Vegas or California, 2 places I've lived where heated seats didn't come in handy too often, maybe like 2 months out of 12. But the black leather does look really good. The car looks very elegant. I say mature, if you will, but it is a base model. I'm not really sure there even was like a level above this. It didn't really come with any other cool amenities. There's not even like a touchpad. It's like super old school. It does the job. I probably paid too much for the car because I bought it at a dealership, so I walked away paying like way more than the actual sticker price, but I was obsessed with it. I'm like, cool, a manual car, turboed. It looks sophisticated. better than my Mazda Speed 3, but I will admit my Mazda Speed 3 was a little bit more fun just because it was like torquey, had exhaust, and it was just so cute. But I will admit, I actually do like the way that the Audi looks. Audi came out with the next generation. I forget what year it started. It looks so much better than this car. It drives me crazy. Granted, mine looks a lot better than the generation before mine, so I guess each generation got a little bit better, but I didn't want to spend $40,000 on a brand new A3. I feel like that's super pointless. I'm actually really happy with the car. The only thing I really wish I could change is that they actually made this car in a Quattro, which is all-wheel drive. I don't have the Quattro. I have like the basic front-wheel drive model. I never once, when I was looking, saw a Quattro for sale. I'm not even really sure if they were sold in America. I would have loved this car so much more if it was all-wheel drive, but it is what it is, guys. I'm happy with the car. Could be worse. I could be rolling around in a Subaru. Just kidding. I was like, cool, look, a Ferrari pulled up behind me. How cool. He's using the brush on his Ferrari. Somebody come revoke this man's Ferrari. Oh my goodness, somebody revoke his Ferrari. Oh!
Listen, boys and girls, never use the brush on your car. I don't use it on my car. She doesn't use it on her car.
What about, wait. What if you have a Ferrari?
No. Never use a brush on your car, like never, ever.
And why is that?
It's gonna mess up your paint. That's how you know it's not his.
Your car and you wanted to mod it, what would be the first thing that you would do to it? Comment down below.